just watch that lady go. She's on fire, 'cause dancing gets her higher than anything else she knows.
We're there. Woo! One with the nun. There we go. Good. Wow, look at this month. All right, we are live. Now I want to get that back. Oh yeah, we're just catching it all here. This is what we do. Oh, good. So let's see. Ooh, nice lighting. Oh, that's what I want to do. Back there. With that sound of people Van Halen. Who doesn't love Van Halen? Especially when they're dancing the night away. Okay, good. I can check my hair all day here. Oh yeah, we're on live. We're live on my Facebook page right now. Cool. Let's keep that going. Commercials and everything. One more while we kind of get situated here. We have a commercial. You want the commercial?
Made money with AI
this is
yet,
not too loud.
Don't worry. AI
oh,
is
yeah.
the biggest
sponsor. They should be a sponsor now. Oh, shit. That's not real. I'm not real. That's it. Woo-hoo.
You better call me a doctor, feeling no pain, overloaded down the drain. Somebody give me a doctor. You better call up the ambulance. I'm deep in shock. Overloaded, baby, I can hardly walk. Somebody give me a doctor. Somebody give me a doctor. I'm feeling overfed. I'm straight out down that line.
Oh, I got double for you. Let's drum kick. Yeah.
Somebody give me a doctor. Oh, yeah. Somebody give me a doctor. Somebody give me a doctor. Oh. Somebody give me a shot.
You know, we have a show if we're just playing Van Halen the whole day, to be honest. Watch
I
out,
want
we
to
get a
tell you
commercial.
the
We got
easiest and
commercials coming in.
fastest way to
Gotta
make
get
a
the paid
withdrawal
version going
is
here.
as a life insurance
Hey,
agent.
Gene, how could somebody call in if they do? We got Gene here, producer at Hamilton Radio. Meanwhile, heads up, bottoms up. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for to share my kids. This is great.
I've been sitting here about half the night. Mama filled my cup up. Said, I came here to waste some time. I think I'm gonna jump up. I'm singing, I'm dancing, most every night. I want to do that with you, babe. Let's do this final right. Oh, baby.
Are you ready for another awesome drum fill? Here we go.
Pretty babes, on the road. Go on, set 'em up.
Mama, Gino.
I'm singing.
Come on, are you a Van Halen fan for real?
Most every night. I want to do that with you, babe. Let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, come on, let's do some Eddie. Yes, thank you. Now, I found it interesting. Eddie kept playing here when he was supposed to have stopped. And I had a little disagreement with Michael Anthony's younger brother about that. But you can hear where Eddie's going to keep playing right into the drum fill, not like the intro. Okay. Eddie Bitty's going to make a mistake right here. Keep playing. So they left that in there. That Eddie just kept playing right into the drum fill as opposed to the intro where he stopped and let the drum fill come in. I find that interesting. It's cool. You know, they're like live performance right in the studio. Now it's woohoo! Look at that. Here, it's just out of control. Not mine, yours. Cool. So, if somebody did want to call in, where would they be calling to do? And then, cool. And where do we find that number? Is that posted anywhere? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, there's a number. People can call there. So I could put it up.
Did you know that
so they would call and you would answer and put them on?
Every single True. I have a YouTube channel that I never even uploaded.
Right on. This is some of the best drumming you'll hear on Out of Love Again, Alex Van Halen. We'll just let this play in the background. We're just kind of chit-chatting and doing our thing. I'm not sure if I look funny because I'm used to seeing myself in a mirror as opposed to I just look funny. Oh, man, Alex Van Halen tearing it up. You know, I'd love to hear from Alex Van Halen again. I can't imagine. Well, I can imagine some of the pain and frustration he might be feeling losing a brother with your bandmate for all that time. So let's see. I think I have an ability. Give us a call. You want to get on the show and talk a little bit. I love this thing. Oh, there's a bing boom coming up next. So let's see, I should be able to post that number where I remember seeing that. Well, I believe so on this record. Okay, so this here is really cool. Alex does it. Just a simple little humor. There's humor in their music also. Party band, fun band. You got phone numbers. Yeah, I see people going live on different platforms all the time. Whoever don't want to hop on in, we got to gain some listeners. This is playing somewhere on iHeartRadio, right? And Roku. Any idea how they would actually find it on those places?
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9
Oh.
a.m. to 10:45 a.m.
Oh, look, we
on
got another
most
commercial.
weekdays, I can show you one simple trade.
Right, the commercials. In fact, I could go and get the commercials handled right now. Actually, I think. Let's try that. That would be a good idea. I just do it live on the air right now. Why not? You know, got the Van Halen playing, and YouTube, a video sharing company. Yeah, anything can happen. It's amazing. I'm gonna find my subscriptions, purchases, and memberships. I was trying to do this last night, and it's like, man, pulling teeth sometimes. You like that expression? The things you have to work through, right? Oh, I guess you've been through it. That's probably why you're laughing. Yeah. You've been through a lot of. Every day we're going through it. Yeah. And then Rick Beato, he's great. Oh, good. Looks like I just got the upgrade on YouTube. So we might not be having commercials anymore. I'll go to my channel and see if we're actually on there. View your channel. Yeah, it's live, baby. Look at that. How exciting. And there's companies now that are marketing to me to get your own podcast and let us help you set it all up. And it's like, well, I just started over here with Hamilton Radio. Yeah, and so now we're with Hamilton Radio doing our show, and we record it. It gets recorded automatically, right? Through StreamYard. Oh, the audio. Well, StreamYard. I think they have the video going too. What? Yeah. Oh, here's the drum solo I did in junior high. Part of it. Light up the sky, baby. Yeah, seriously, in junior high, this album came out. I was in junior high, and I was playing in a band with Michael Anthony's younger brother. And for our Arcadia, well, Dana Junior High is where I went to school. And so we had the band concert, and Mr. Farr. Look, no commercials. Yoo-hoo! Way to go. Peter Maselli's sponsor helped us out with that just now. He'll be on the show. But so we were practicing in the band, marching band and the orchestra. So this would have been the orchestra. And Mr. Farr knew I wanted to play drums because I was a guitar player. I mean, I was a trombone player. And listening to Eddie shred here. Yeah, I gotta love it. So I was a trombone player. Yeah. And Mr. Farr says, well, fine, yeah, you can take the drum class or whatever, but you're not going to change instruments because we need the trombone players. I said, that's fine. And then I really started rocking the drums, and he's all, okay, you can be a drummer and teach the other guys. So he gave me a class to teach the other guys and girls. And the next thing you know, I was in a band with Michael Anthony's younger brother, Van Halen. And we had some original stuff. He's like, yeah, you guys should play at the show. And he had me play in the Rocky theme. Can you hear me okay? Music not too loud. Or should I turn it down a little bit? Right about there, maybe? Or is that too loud? Sitting down for the policeman. So, Mr. Farr had me play drum solo. It was either in the middle of Jesus Christ Superstar or the Rocky theme. So I'm all nervous, and what am I going to do for a solo? You know, so I did some of that Alex Van Halen stuff from Light Up the Sky, and then anything else I could throw in there that I'd learned in my drum lessons at Dr. Music from Pasadena. Shout out. Jim Vesney is my drum instructor there. And let's get you in here a little bit. There. Or let's see what looks better. It's good to have that Van Halen song too. I can just switch it there. But anyway, so we did this concert in the cafeteria, and I did the drum solo. We finished the song either with Rocky or Jesus Christ Superstar, and it's got a standing ovation. Like, whoa, that's the last thing I was expecting. I was just trying to get through the song and help the band get through the song. So that was like a real, what do you call that, a milestone around town or at the pep rally or something like that. And I picked up like a drum student, my friend Scott, and he became a real great drummer. But I taught him for the first little while. I think it was $10 back then for a lesson, you know. His mom would write a check. That was cool. We grew up in Arcadia, and that's Van Halen. Michael Anthony was over there on his family over there on 8th Avenue in Arcadia, and then we had the Van Halen boys over in Pasadena. But right down the street from me in Arcadia there was my older brother's best friend, Joe Ramsey. Rest in peace. But man, there's so many stories to talk about here. But he was like the main managing factor for Dred Zeppelin. And Dred Zeppelin is where we world toured. So I world toured with Dred Zeppelin. Maybe I should pull up some Dred Zeppelin now. We're talking about Dred Zeppelin, huh? Yeah, this is going to be fun. Talk and share. I'm getting the idea, too, because I can have different tabs open. And, yeah, I've got one playlist. Yeah. I got the playlist here for stuff with me and Dred Zeppelin, just, you know, because they've done a lot of stuff since. But where is it? I just shared it yesterday. Somebody said, "Oh, I've got your record. I did get your autograph." I'm like, "Yeah, that's cool." Because I'll meet somebody and they'll, Dred Zeppelin, oh, that sounds familiar. Like, maybe it was Led Zeppelin, or they've heard of it, or they actually own the record. So you get all these cool different responses. So where is mine? Oh, this is beautiful though. It's burning love. It's just so nice. It's just so cool. Yeah, it's so great. I love that Van Halen. I was listening to it on the road like every day. Van Halen with me in my headphones while we're on tour with Led Zeppelin, which I'm sure the playlist is here somewhere. I'm going to find it. Gosh. You know, when you're looking for something, sometimes disappears. There it is. All right, so I'm going to turn that one down. All right, so we're going to go over here and share this other screen. Share this tab. Look at that, we got Led Zeppelin with me, the drummer. So, with that, we got into that story a little bit because of growing up in Arcadia, and my older brother Charlie being best friends with Joe Ramsey down the street. They're 9 years older than me, but when I saw them doing, I was, geez, Joe, we go way back, you know, because he had different things going on in Arcadia and Pasadena, but in different projects. They had the Prime Movers was their original band, and they had other bands before that with the Item and the Cyclones, and I was going to be in the Prime Movers, but I had to make a choice between going to college. I chose to go to UCLA instead of looking back. I might have maybe gone to PCC, Pacific City College, and that's where the Van Halen boys went, and that's where Joe and them, you know, used to probably run into each other, and they're all in the local rock scene, Pasadena and Arcadia. So anyway, then I went to UCLA, and then back in town, it's Led Zeppelin, like 88, 89, started playing. I'm like, wow, I'd love to play with them. And then the next thing you know, I'm being offered to play in Led Zeppelin. Let's see, something happened over here on Instagram. What happened there? It's all good, I hope. Yeah, it seems like it's going live still there. So then I started rehearsing with Led Zeppelin, and because I heard that the other drummer needed to get a job or didn't want to necessarily go on the road, have a girlfriend, and I asked him about that later, years later. He's all, no. I'm like, huh? So that's a little bit touchy subject. But anyway, speaking of touchy subjects, here we are, Led Zeppelin, and we go on the road. Well, we're playing all around LA and selling out shows, and MTV comes and films it. So let's see, do we have an original MTV filming here? We were on Beavis and Butthead at one point, Robert Plant talking about us. But yeah, I'll start playing some of this stuff. And Tortelvis, our singer, singing with Robert Plant there. I mean, this is like too much right here. Where do you hear it?
That's really good. They got two singers.
Wait, let's back that up. Volume, I gotta turn the volume up. Is my volume all the way up on this? Come on, something's in the way there. Volume is up. My favorite right now is Led Zeppelin. Watch this.
My favorite right now is Led Zeppelin. I've got it in the car. That's really good. They got two singers. One's a kind of sings after the reggae style, and the other guy thinks he's Elvis. And so when they do things like Black Dog, it's the guys that, hey, mom, that's the way you move. I'm gonna make you sweat. I'm gonna make you groove. And then it goes into reggae music. It's fantastic. Oh, have you heard Black Dog by them?
What is it?
Well, since my baby left me, I'll find a new place to dwell.
That's something else.
It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Down, 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 down. Down, down,
Great stuff. Marvelous.
Great stuff. Marvelous, he says. How cool is that, huh? Robert Plant promoting your band. And then, yeah, here we are on Beavis and Butthead.
Check it out, it's that fat dude that's always on the cover of those cool newspapers.
Yeah. Monty says, Bart really doesn't have a wiener.
Those newspapers are cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Beavis. I heard that, like, Robert Plant isn't really dead.
No, wait, but this guy, got all fat and then he, died on the toilet.
That's pretty cool. That's the way I want to go.
Yeah. That's like how I always go. Except, when I'm outside and stuff.
What are you talking about, Beavis?
So anyway, yeah, that's on my YouTube channel there, all these videos. Beavis and Butthead. We were on this one here. It's like a Saturday Night Live in France. You turned it up? Why not? Right in the back. Hey, the joke. There's Joe. Nope.
I'm gonna send you to school. You did. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. I need love. A whole lot of love. But you've been learning. And baby, I've been learning. I've been time. So baby, I've been learning. Way down inside. Oh, honey, you did. I'm gonna give you my love. I'm gonna give you my love. A whole lot of love. Give me some love. Baby, a whole lot of love. I want a whole lot of
There's John Paul Joe. There's Joe, the one I was talking about. So that's Joe right there, the one talking about. He lived on the street next over. That's me playing the drums. Look at that. Woo-hoo. I grew my hair out. Well, I'm on the road now, so I'm going to grow my hair out. I didn't realize I could have cool long hair. You have to get through the middle of the shave. Yeah, it's I'm hearing some playback. Oh, my Facebook page is repeating minutes later. Yeah, they gave a little. They say they're blocking some of the content. Yeah. Well, we do what we do. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Like in France, they kind of like their own version of Saturday Night Live over there. So what was I saying? So many stories. We got Joe down the street. I got in Dred Zeppelin with him and the other boys. We're out on the road there and doing all this stuff. Yeah, thanks. Oh, I always wanted to play guitar too. I had a guitar in my hand the whole time. So we did this in Canada and switched instruments because we were just playing the tape.
C'est vrai que il joue beaucoup, mais ça
See,
ne
John
sort
Paul
bien.
Joe's on
You
drums
still have
back
a
there.
you smell good. That's
And
important.
you can
Charity, we have
see
our
I'm going to
favorite
be
charity.
on guitar here in a
Hopefully it'll be
second.
open.
S'en rendre compte dans le clip Heartland, chanson de Bob Marley, 3 chansons
This
originales
guy's
de
funny here,
Dred Zeppelin,
Butt Boy. He's always
and
wearing a
again for
Speedo. He'd wear
They do
nothing
some
if he
comedy
could.
bits, you know.
tout à fait
Ah.
réel s'il y a des problèmes. OK. Voici Dred Zeppelin encore à l'émission et ce sera suivi par
He's speaking French there. Okay, let's. And we're playing the Rover with this song. Jailhouse Rock with the Rover by Led Zeppelin.
The band was jumping in and joint began to swing. You should have heard those knockdown jailbirds sing, oh, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in a wholesale block, they was down to do the jailhouse rock. Well, Joey playing tenor saxophone, little Slappy blowing on the slide trombone.
Yeah, he said Slappy.
The drummer boy.
He's calling our conga player Slappy.
The whole rhythm section was a
Saying
purple.
funny
Hey,
stuff.
let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in a wholesale block.
You know what ticked me off though?
Number
There I am.
47, number 3. You're the cutest jail that I ever did see. Sure will be delighted with your company. Come on and do the jailhouse rock with me, and let's rock. Everybody, let's rock.
All right, freeze right there. Okay, that's me having my day. Oh, get to pretend play the guitar. But then they go to the guitar solo, and they're on the wrong guitar. I'm like, oh man, you're supposed to be over here on me. But anyway, me. But no, this was a great privilege to be in a band that gets the world tour, and we had packed shows everywhere we went, and it'd be great to do that again. In fact, I almost played guitar with them. I went over there and we played a little bit, but that didn't work out, at least yet. You know, there's always a possibility someday. But yeah, so doing the Dred Zeppelin. Let's see what happens here.
Everybody in a wholesale block, they was down to do the jailhouse rock. Sad Slappy sitting on the block of stone. Way over in the corner, we've been all alone.
It's like a show for reminiscing.
Said, hey, buddy, don't you be no square. You can't find a wooden
Oh,
shell.
that's what I was going to say. That the first drummer's name was Cheese. So when I came in, they said, "Oh, we're going to call you Fresh Cheese." So my stage name was Fresh Cheese. Yeah. And then this was the song I played on the first album. Cheese played all the other songs, like 9 songs on this album. And then they hadn't finished, so we did Black Dog, and I came in and played drums. And, well, 5 minutes long. But on this record, it says the drums are by Fresh Cheese and Cheese. Oh, probably can't hear me so well. On this record, it says the drums are by Fresh Cheese and Cheese. And so everybody thought my name was Fresh Cheese and Cheese. as opposed to different drummers. So that's kind of funny. All these funny stories. Let's have a drink from the gallon. Yeah, so this is great. This is Black Dog done in a reggae. This is what Robert Plant was singing.
Oh, I like the way you shake that thing. Watch honey drip, I can't keep away.
See how the beat just kind of keeps going there. And it's good because you can also improvise and throw in different verses and just keep the reggae going, man. But anyway, so in fact, we were at I think it was called the Sun Fest or something like that. That's kind of like a reggae festival. And we're playing Red Rock out there in Colorado. We're at the Red Rock Amphitheater, Red Rocks. And the reggae is kind of like a religion to reggae folks. But they didn't like that we were kind of joking around and having, like a novelty act with reggae and mixing it up like this. So that's the only place we had like a little bit of a challenge. All of a sudden, there's a few songs into it and some mustard and ketchup bottles are flying overhead. So we cut that show short, but it was great. Boy, what a venue. And then we did another few shows for that same festival. It was pretty good. But for 3 years, we world toured that thing. And then they kept going for over 30 years afterwards, doing some changes in the lineup, different people. Even Tortelvis, the singer, was left for a little while, and they did a disco version. See, now there's another story there. Why is he called Tortelvis? Because his last name is Tortel, and he's doing an Elvis. He says, I'll be Tortelvis. And he was a drummer also back in high school, a couple years ahead of me. There's a good. He could try to do the John Bonham drum player. Oh yeah, gotta love that. Yeah, but come to find out, Bonham plays it with fewer notes. So I'm used to doing it that way. He does it like a one note less in each. But anyway, this is cool. Here comes the reggae guy.
Ed Zeppelin.
I, man, was, and walking down the street, the woman offered me the cream on the pie, and up to the sky. I'm on the cut the slice of the more than taste fine, me eat it all the time, and what the candy have in it. No, I, man, don't do with no coke. The only thing for me now the
What do you call that? A double meaning or something? I don't like that kind of talk around here.
Yeah, there was a double meaning. Or there was custard pie. Oh, but then they played the riff. Carl Shaw here played the riff on Custard Pie right there. So this was a lot of fun, mixing different elements. You got your Led Zeppelin and the reggae and the Elvis. Doing a couple of other things. There's Elvis. But not Hound Dog, Black Dog.
You ain't never got a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine. Black Dog. Oh.
Yeah. I got the dog barking. We had the dog barking on the tape also at the live show. It's pretty funny. It's very entertaining. Very much. Yeah, so much to say. Then you put on your glasses. I didn't bring my Elvis glasses to Idaho. I hope they're safe in my storage unit in Los Angeles. But when I put the glasses on, I'm thinking I'm going to be able to see better because I also have my reading glasses. But no, it's necessary to see better. But then I'm jumping all over the place. But after my experience trying to play guitar with Dred Zeppelin, I said, my God, that is a lot of fun. And the whole rest of the world needs to have Dred Zeppelin again. We should be taking this on the road, world touring again. And I don't think Tortelvis is particularly too interested in that, because we'd be on the road and after a couple of weeks, it'd be like, oh my gosh. But we didn't have cell phones back then or laptop. But he's also got, I think, 3 kids now and, wife and family, and they've already done it for so many years. But for me, it would be like a thrill again. So I put together my own. I said, well, if you guys don't want to do it, I'm going to do Fresh Zeppelin. Because my name is Fresh Cheese. I'll do Fresh Zeppelin. So I was doing that, and I was looking around for Elvis singers who could be my Elvis guy. And I had a couple guys for a little bit. We did a show, a couple different shows. And then I was auditioning guys too. And I said, well, you go, her mama said the way you move. I'm like, wait a minute, I'll just be the Elvis guy. So then I'm being the Elvis guy and playing guitar, which is a little tricky. Better to have my Jimmy Page with me. So we played the Whiskey for a show, needed a lot more rehearsal. And but I look forward to doing that again now that I'm like kind of got energy back and going for that's another story. Having your health is really important. And on the road, it was always a challenge to try and not be fatigued. But that's a mixed bag because you're not only you're performing your show and then you need your rest, but then you've also got all the stay out and party all night or tour bus and so on and so forth. So, but I was younger then too, but I was still back then trying to have health and energy. So just this past year or 2 years, I kind of hit a wall when it came to fatigue. And I came out here to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho with my family, and we found a natural practitioner, Dr. Rob, out there at Alternacare. And I sent in a hair sample and they did like a biometric test and they found, oh yeah, you got some things we need to clean the body out, whether like a fungus or mold, toxin, little parasites, reading. But none of this stuff was being found by the medical doctors. Well, and unless you ask, and then I had them look for parasites, and I said, "Hey, can you check for metals?" And like kind of look at me like, "What? What are you talking about? We're going to check your B vitamin and your D vitamin, and a few other things." Well, that's great, but what about all these other toxins and things? It's like, and something has to be really out of whack for it to be on their radar. So that's why I've been into natural healthcare and stuff. So we got this test, and it's like, yeah, you got this going on, and here's what we're going to do about it. You're going to take the adrenal support and the brain support and the gut support and the liver shake, and then the lymphatic system is the one that kind of empties out, helps clean the blood and so forth. And boy, once I started taking their fungus mold killer and the parasite stuff, whoa, I'm starting to feel symptoms. And I had to go to the bathroom. And then I went, and it's like my brain fog lifted. It was like mid-December. And I started this program mid-September doing the health stuff. And then we started taking the supplements for those specific things. And finally, we got the root cause at that point. So now it's just been a progression since to increase strength and so forth. And I'm taking the pills again to keep eliminating, because there's a ways to go with all this stuff and get in shape and all that. But anyway, so we're on the road. I'm trying to have my strength and stamina, and but now I've got it again. And so I'm looking forward to doing some things like Fresh Zeppelin again. Right now I'm in Idaho and we're doing different projects. You know, I got the disco band. Oh my gosh, so much to talk about. Got the Booty Shakers disco band and the Fresh Zeppelin possibilities, classic rock stuff. Yeah, all these creations. So let me go back to my page and see if I dare show a little bit of Fresh Zeppelin and my playlists. Yeah, that was the disco band we played at the Whiskey there. But it's so fun doing the Led Zeppelin, the reggae Led Zeppelin with Elvis. But it's better when you get it tight. Because we had it tight in Led Zeppelin while I was in the band. Well, like I said, I world toured 89 to 92, so that's 3 years, but then at least another 30 years. I mean, even today, they could still go out and do shows, and I wouldn't mind. I'd love to be on drums and or guitar, or even funning around with the Elvis guy. I said that to Tortelvis once, sent him a message. He's like, I don't think so. But he was in the creating, you know, and having the fun. Well, yeah, that would help, and it could be there, but it also, well, and that's the thing too. You have to. It's marketing again. So if we market it and promote it, then something can happen. And I was excited about it at the time. Looking for this darn playlist again. Fresh Cheeses tribute to Led Zeppelin. Maybe it's on there. Well, that's all the. Yeah, like everything, it comes back to marketing. So it's certainly, yeah. And then it's a matter of everybody does want it to happen and who's involved. So come on now, Led Zeppelin, Fresh Zeppelin. There we go. And a fun part of our show was also show me the playlist, gall darn it. Fun part of the show is Tortelvis, being a drummer, would come and kick me off the drums and do the drum solo in Moby Dick. So yeah, he would just do kind of part of it. And oh, I see over here. So here we go. Fresh Cheese on drums, Moby Dick, Fresh Zeppelin. That wasn't. Oops. See, I wasn't being the Elvis guy there yet. We have an Elvis guy there. I just was being Fresh Cheese on guitar. But I went ahead and hopped on the drums for a minute. Then we did kind of a little drum off thing. So anyway, it's hard to watch yourself sometimes. But anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of potential there with all these things. Go back into so that's that. So we got just a few more minutes here, right? And let's see. I actually like this a whole lot of love. I'm playing guitar in this one. And this is fresh stuff. Sing it! Yeah, at least somebody liked it. She was screaming there a little, huh? And he's all singing. Yeah. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Oh, I tell you, the creativity, the feelings, like, it's mind-blowing because you're like, whoa, there's this part and that part and some different elements, the Elvis and the Led Zeppelin and the reggae. And so now I'm kind of addicted. Like if we play a cover song now here, I got to mess with it. I got to like do a little reggae, halftime, or double time in the ska, or throw a little Elvis in there or something. So all good. So now we're going to be ending the show. You know what I want to end it with. Some kind of freaking The Boys. This is where it all began. Woo! That's down. Unbelievable. So anyway, what happens if we go here? Oh,
I'm Mitchell Sinaway. I've been involved with film for about.
that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go down to the next song. But anyway, boy, I could probably do this all day. But to be on the yeah, I can see that. Oh, we're doing some Frampton here. I'm seeing where is the full album? Full album. Oh, I see. Just skip ahead. Right about there. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're running with the devil, baby. Well, that's what I say all the time. Welcome to the jungle, because there's so much going on, right? Politics and everything going on, people. So we're gonna. So our live streams are probably, at least I think on Instagram, it had some challenges. So we're gonna have some clips from this we could share and promote and market. We hardly even touched or scratched on the surface. So we'll get the word out, get some guests on here. But geez, looks like I said, I could keep talking and sharing. Yeah. Let's get those sponsors. Let's get some sponsors in here. We'll get some advertising going. And then, Gene, let's. So what's going on? You're Hamilton Radio, and you're the program director. You want to say anything about what you got going over there? Yeah, that's a hmm, right on. Yeah. Well, we got some new things coming in here with me. And what do you say? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And the biggest tweak is well, of course, the creativity in doing the show, but the marketing. It's like get reaching some audiences and get some the show popular and get your brand and your the radio station there, Hamilton Radio. Like, yeah, and that's your platform you're trying to grow, right? And you wouldn't mind more popularity and more and some sponsors, right? Right. Well, cool. This is oh yeah, yeah. Well, this is our first step. It's been great to work through our first things and get it done. And I'm pretty thrilled about it. It's like, wow, I'm gonna have to whew, filter all this, take a walk, and and start editing and promoting and marketing. Oh yeah, one way or another. Well, the working on the one thing is all my things. But I know what you're saying. A lot of people talk about having niche. A niche. In fact, I was on a coaching training, and he's talking about that. But he says, you know what? Your niche is you and your brand. So this is all. That's what I love about having a radio show or a show. It's like it's an umbrella with me and all my things. So there could be a segment more about this, segment more about that, especially when we have guests. But yeah, going to be fun going over all this stuff. Man, listen to that sound. That's just incredible. We- Oh, yeah, that's it. Well, cool. So how do we say goodbye? It's so hard. I never can. I don't want to say goodbye. Yeah, people ask me. Yeah, I got a friend here asking, how did your first show go today? So I got people to reply to. And also, so to go live with you, we can only like really do that once a week. Is that right? Cool. Well, all right. Thanks, Gene. And we'll be seeing everybody very soon, one way or another. Ciao for That's right. The Silly Show. Ciao for now.